me share my screen. So my screen is shared. Can you see this when I push a new tab?
Yeah.
Okay. Then here it's on Schoology. And then you go to courses, science. You go to Rock Cycle Project. You put the link in here. So I like it near the top. It doesn't need to be near the top. I didn't actually put a place for the link. So that's kind of my bad. So it'd be like, let's say here, www.link.com. I don't know. So this would be where your Google document would go, right here.
Okay.
And then when you're done, you just share it, or you push submit. You do want to make sure that the original document is shared with me, so that when I click on this link, that it will take me to your actual document. It won't take me to a page that says you don't have access. You know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now I just have to get this link to work.
And if anyone made pictures, like drew pictures or anything like that, they would just insert the pictures there rather than inserting a link. Okay, at this point, probably everyone's here. So you're working on this Pear Deck, and I'm gonna do attendance while you guys finish this Pear Deck.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, technically, would I think it was an asteroid that smashed into the Earth, creating the moon, and then so what happened was, would that asteroid technically, would the heat create volcanoes on the moon from the impact, like from the orbit? So then, how would there be igneous?
That's a great question. So the volcanoes are not from heat. They actually come, well, obviously they come from the layers of the Earth. They come from sort of something, lava coming from inside the Earth.
Like recirculation, the thing where it goes up and down and up and down.
Exactly. So it wouldn't come from even though that wouldn't create heat, it wouldn't come from the impact. Exactly. But of course it would.
Wait, does the moon have a core? Does the moon have an inner core?
It does, actually. Yep, it has an inner core, it has a mantle, and it has a crust. It has basically all the pieces.
So technically, couldn't asteroids,
My Pear Deck's not working.
Is it just loading forever?
No, it doesn't
work. I'm like in it, so it does work.
Like it said, like an error has occurred or something.
How many are some of for some people is it working, or is it not working for anybody?
It's working for me.
It might be an internet thing then. Maybe go closer to the router, like closer to your.
I'm pretty close to it right now.
Maybe X out of it and try again.
That's what I tried.
I have a question.
Can you see the Pear Deck?
No.
Okay. Can you see my shared screen thing? Like, can you see the question on the Zoom? If you can see the question on the Zoom, but you cannot go to Pear Deck, then write your answers on a piece of paper and then just turn it in to me tomorrow.
Wait, so Mrs. Brenner?
Yeah.
So technically, wouldn't the moon rocks be that way, because the moon was formed with multiple asteroids colliding the same thing, and the only asteroids that would be there would be igneous, because the asteroids come off of other planets, and at that time all the planets were forming, and they had volcanoes, and that made pretty much all the rock igneous on the planet.
Well, I mean,
so the asteroids from those planets
I got it.
Hit the moon, and technically.
So, I mean, you could have a planet where there's like metamorphic rocks, and you can have like a piece of an asteroid from a planet that has metamorphic rocks, and
Yeah, but most of the planets. Most
Yeah.
of the planets.
that's true. But the moon has igneous rocks mostly because of something that happens on the moon, not just what happens sort of on things that collided with it.
Are there volcanoes in the moon?
We'll talk